Wow, we've taken our profits. Wow, great. Oh, wow. And I'm taking another profit. Hi guys. So people meet me and ask me all the time, I don't have a lot of capital. I just have a little money to start my business. And other people usually have big amounts of money. That's why their businesses are successful. Well, I'm here to tell you today that you don't need a lot of money to start something. Even with just $50, you can make some good money. So I'm going to show you a video on how to make it. Using a little money, I'm going to show you how to make some money with $50, which is small money. Let's go, guys. So guys, today I'm using a quite simple strategy based on moving averages. The idea is to apply multiple layers and set a unique color for each indicator. This will help me quickly navigate the market and make for more accurate decisions. So simply replicate the settings to ensure the signals are completely identical. The trading combination performs exceptionally well. I have tested it, as you can see. While there are many reviews on this system, I have refined it to achieve even greater accuracy. The signals of this system are extremely easy to understand, even for complete beginners. When all the three lines cross from top to bottom, sell. When they cross from bottom to top, buy. However, I keep receiving many messages from people who struggle to use profits using 3 moving averages. The question is, why? Guys, simply copying the settings and pressing the button on command is not enough. Trading this way results to a success rate of less than 50%, which is not enough to make a profit. In this video, I will show you what else you need to pay attention to in order to make money and not to lose it. I'll start here with $50, as I said earlier, and risk the entire balance in every trade. However, I must warn you right away, this trading style is very risky, and I do not recommend it for beginners at all. I usually stick to strict rules to manage risks and avoid losing all my money in a single trade. I recommend you do the same. In this video, I'll explain what these rules are. So to make sure you watch to the end, there's a lot of useful information ahead. Meanwhile, I'll look for a good spot to open my first trade. Let me immediately mark the resistance level in this currency pair. It formed between 2 high volume candles. Wow. Now immediately open a sell trade. I expect the bounce right here. The point is that all market participants identify these levels almost in the same way, guys. Right now, most of those who will sell the asset have already placed their orders in this area here, and since they see what I'm buying and it's starting to decrease, they will immediately start selling. To be more specific, the market is always about supply and demand. Right now, the demand for the price is so high that it has reached a level that is very favorable for selling. The chart is risen to its peak, and now the players are starting to sell large volumes of their assets. As you can see, the zone is clearly in play. The price is being held. It cannot break upwards. I take this into account when opening a trade. However, I won't be entering here anymore as the overall trend is bullish. It's difficult to predict what will happen next. Wow, what a great start. I immediately received $46 in my account. I'll try to grow this amount further in my next trades, and I will show you how to find entry points. Guys, right now we have an excellent condition for trade. First, there's a red candle here, which initiates an accumulation of selling volume. This is likely to continue pushing the price downward. Yeah. And just recently, the curve is cursed right near the current price. This indicates a trend change and is quite obvious, giving us an additional signal. In fact, this could have been spotted even without any indicators, but using them adds extra layers of security and allows you to test your hypothesis further. This method of analysis is called price action. It has disadvantages and also advantages. Its advantages could be discussed endlessly, and undoubtedly it's one of the most effective profitable trading systems. So my advice to you is to broaden your knowledge. Don't limit yourself to just indicators or to one specific system. In my Telegram channel, I analyze new signals, always, and we test trading systems every day. You can also ask me a question directly if you don't understand. All you have to do to get this is to click the link below in the description and you'll join my Telegram channel. Wow, we've taken our profits. Let's move on. Don't linger on too long for one currency pair. Today, I want to show you a few more examples of entry points. Looks good. This time I'll proactively act because it's obvious a signal is moving. Moving average crossover will form very soon. In trades based in this system, I look for a crossover of 3 moving average lines. Like that time, see how they are all intertwined like a knot of cobras? And the green candle is immediately pushed upwards. Right now, by the way, it's hard to predict further movements just by looking at this chart alone. But wait, look at the gap that has formed between the candles. Oh wow, this is a strong signal for growth. You could open a trade right now, but with the moving averages, we predicted this movement earlier and are now calmly reaping our rewards. So once you've thoroughly studied this trading strategy, you'll be your own boss in trading. The only pressure you feel is the pressure you put on yourself. The fact is that most important quality of successful trader is the ability to control their emotions and wait for the right moment. You have to be careful so that you can make a decisive move. Wow, great. We've taken another profit. Now look for an opportunity to make another attempt to grow my balance. That's what I'm going to do now. A good signal to go short first. There was a break through the moving averages, followed by an almost complete crossover of the lines. A large aggressive candle has formed, guys. You can see here. The trend is clearly full of strong selling energy. Most likely the decline will continue. We just wait for a little bit longer. Usually after moving in average breakouts, it becomes clear that one side is starting to dominate. However, the possibility of a reversal always remains, of course. That's why it's important to carefully monitor candlestick patterns. Always be careful. Not a bad move. There's a breakout happening now, which is obvious profits. In fact, trading today is going incredibly smoothly, and I hope it stays that way. As you can see, the system is working perfectly. Just 3 seconds away from success. And super! I've already made almost $600. Yes, $600. But let's not stop here. Let's try to increase it one more time. All right, this will be a little bit more challenging. It's not so much about the signals, but the reason of the candles. This type of entry is more suitable for experienced traders. Right now, I'm carefully watching the lower area of the candles, as you can see here, where there are many shadows. They will all appear to be where the price touches the moving average is actually. This is a support level with high density, as the trend is upwards. Moreover, a green candle with long shadows has formed in the right after a huge green candle. This is a strong signal for growth, and immediately this comprehensive approach pays off. The chart is soaring and our trade is definitely going close on a profit. I can't even imagine what would have to happen now for the price to collapse right now. If I trade closes in profits, I will have made over $1,000 and starting with just 50. Unbelievable, right? I used to only dream of such money to buy myself a new scooter. Now it's reality just in one day. But guys, I sincerely do not recommend repeating this method if you're inexperienced. This is your last money. You don't want to use it to make a lot of mistakes that can cost you everything you have. It's better to enter a trade with 1% of your money. In that case, if you fail, you still have over 99 times to recover your money. All right, this trade is stretched and now let's see. Yes, super. I'll trade shortly exclusively from lower levels. This type of signal is even more complex than the previous one. The ability to work with levels is essential to correctly identify deviations, guys. I will show you how they are built. Here we see 2 local resistance zones and the main level that puts strong pressure on the price. There's one more condition for opening. A red candle again. It already contains selling volume, which will provide further downward momentum, guys. So I've decided to open a short position this time. Even though this trade is against the trend, to make such decisions, it is crucial you stay calm. Trading is above all about discipline. Those who you can't be calm, you can't contain your emotions, you are not going to succeed here. If you can't contain your emotions, you are going to succeed. Okay, super. We're locking on the profit and exit. We're not pushing our luck anymore. I'll look for the next trading opportunity, guys. All right, I won't simplify the signals just yet. Beginners should also pay attention because there is always something new to learn. The point is, I'm looking for price highs that reacted to the moving average. Okay, see, there are 2 of them here now, and I've caught the situation where there's a third one appears. Right at the moment the candle touches the moving average, I will enter. Moreover, what do we see? Correct, a bearish trend. And what kind of candles are in it? Almost all red, guys. When do I enter? After a green candle turns red. Friends, that's it. No hard calculations needed. The main thing is to remember that it's not any indicators that always show signals with the delay because they are not oracles. They can't predict the future. They are built on past data charts. So that means every data set is built on previous ones. That's why it's important not just to follow the lines at first, but you must pay attention to use your brain to understand what's happening in the market and look for confirmation of these signals. If you grasp this rule, you will start earning quickly, guys. Like many guys who trade with me, the link to my private Telegram channel is in the description below. Click the link and join. Oh, wow. And I'm taking another profit, $4,173. Wow. Isn't my balance? Isn't it amazing? I'll wrap up trading session for today, but here, let's not lose focus. Besides, today's results are extremely good, and I am very, very, very satisfied. As you can see, guys, everything is possible. Today, you witnessed me turn $50 into 80 times its original amount. Isn't that crazy? Guys, let me be clear and say it again. Trading like this, like the one we just did, is very risky. I do not encourage beginners to try it. Even I, a professional, I make mistakes sometimes and I lose. So don't try this if you are not ready. If you just don't want to take the kind of risks I just took, it's very easy. All you have to do is subscribe to my Telegram channel and you can cruise your way into easy money. There's a current deal going on, 50% off on your initial deposit pocket option, guys. Jump on it. And finally, press like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Let's meet in the next one. Drop a comment for me. Bye, guys.